What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. Can you see that? Can you see that mountain right behind? That is, I don't know, is that Thimble Mountain? Miss Karen might know. She did a painting on that. Let me see. I need to move over this way. There we go. That was painted by Miss Karen, and that's what I'm using for the backdrop. No, wait. No, that is the real thing. Over that shoulder right there. What are you guys doing? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. We have updates. We have updates from the three amigos. They are back in the US. We're going to talk to them. Miss Karen is in the room, so I know, and there's Mr. Jim. I don't see him in the green room, but maybe if I click send out a link right here, it is open mic night. Control, there we go. Let's just throw that out there. If you want to join us, click on that little link right there that I just threw up in the room and come join us. We'd love to hear from you, and you guys get to be part of the show. I actually love doing this. We started this a number of months ago, if not a year ago, and we've had a lot of fun. Every month, last Sunday of the month, we do open mic night. We invite you guys to come on. If you have a channel, you can promote your channel. We can talk about it. And Ed, come join us. So we do that every Sunday, last Sunday of the last of the month, the last Sunday of the month. So X Fired Up gets first in the house. We have Cowboy Biker Adventures Dawn. He is in the green room. He's going to be up here. I don't see Miss Karen and Jim. I'm wondering if they have if they're having some internet problems, but they have a link not only in the room, but I sent them an email there. We have Mr. Gary. That's RV Living Life is in the green room. We'll look forward to having him. Gary, do we have a Gary cam? Do we I'm seeing do we have a Gary? I can't tell. I can't tell if we have a Gary cam or not. So let's see. We said hi to Cowboy Biker Adventures Dawn. We're going to see him in a minute. Miss Jennifer LaFord. Hello, dear. How you doing? Miss Karen's New Journey. Glad to have you in the room tonight. And hopefully we can get you in the green room. I don't see you guys here yet. So what do you got? What do you got? I don't see it. Miss Karen is saying she was wondering if she had bad time zone. It's not different. You're in the right time zone. I promise you. You finally are in the right time zone. So let me run on down the list here. See who all is in the house. We'll give you a shout out, Miss Pearl, and I'm sure that Bob is somewhere nearby. Glad to have you here. That is Next Exit, everyone. And glad to have you in the house. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman said hi to them a little bit earlier. And Tigner Adventures, that's David and Ninette. Glad to have you there. There's Karen's New Journey. I see that. I see two faces in the green room there. So that looks like Jim and Karen are in the green room. We'll be getting an update from them very soon. Running down the list, you guys have been talking. I've been trying to pay attention, but I have been trying to set up here, and it was a little late today. So Jim Bertrand is in the room. There he is right there. Let's see. We got Tigner Adventures. I'm trying not to skip anybody. If I miss your name, I will definitely get it. There's Next Exit. Glad to have you there. Richard M. is in the house. Hello. How you doing? Let's see. Going right on down the line. Jim Gordonier. Glad to have you here. Glad to see you in. Did you guys catch the video that I did from Lake Havasu? I video bombed him. Jim and Sue Finstead are in the house. I video bombed somebody on my one take live. I was half wondering if he would be here tonight because I kind of wanted to interview him. If you were in the room, if you are here, absolutely join in the green room. Let me throw up the link one more time if you missed it. And that was kind of fun. you know, every now and then when we're out there filming and especially with the one take videos, I'm trying not to edit too much and just put those out. Jeff Edwards is in the house. Glad to have you here. Oh my gosh. Is it still? Wait, no, right here. There it is. 36 degrees in Ohio. I left the desert too soon. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is warm here. I have about 82 degrees and I'm enjoying it. It's actually kind of hot inside the coach. I'm going to take these glasses off because I can't see anything, guys. Let's see. So anyway, if I missed your name, I'm sure if you comment and I see your name and I didn't call it off, I will give you a shout out. And if you are lurking in the background, you have a YouTube channel. I know some channels come to watch and they don't say anything. But join us. Click on the link that I have put out there. It's in the room. And come join us because it would be interesting. That was Rich on the video from the one take in Lake Havasu. And you know what? Remind me of what his channel was. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but I could watch it. As I watched him, he was doing a really good job. Now, I don't know if that'll actually hit his video when he posts that for Lake Havasu, but watching him, I think Rich has he's going to go a long way. I enjoyed just video bombing him there. So all right, this is open mic night. We have lots of people coming on. Would you guys like to hear from the three amigos? I'm going to throw them up there. They are back in the United States. And I guess I should say where I'm at. I'm on Route 66, right near Cool Springs, Arizona. This is a place that I've stopped at several times before, and I really enjoy. Look at the view, guys. That is my front yard. Let's see if I can just. That is my front yard. That is what I get to look at every morning when I get up in the morning and enjoy my coffee. And right up the road is Oatman. And I won't say where this is because it's not on Campendium. It's not on free campsites. So I'm hesitant to say where it is because there's nobody else here. And I kind of enjoy that. So if I put it out there on the live, then everybody comes here. And then when I kind of try to come here, there's people here, and that wouldn't, is that selfish? I don't know. I enjoy it that much, but thank you guys for being here. Let's get to it. Let's see here. Because I have not had much of an update from the three amigos. I know that you guys have not either. We have missed a few weeks. I wanted to do a live last week from Quartzsite, my last day in Quartzsite, and the internet just completely dropped off the face of the earth. It just was not going to happen. So, and unfortunately, I had to put out a community post and just let everybody know there would be no, it was too late, guys. It was too late to try to move and go someplace else. But let's throw on here. And I see three faces. Wait a minute. What do we got going on? Okay, hold on. I am looking at Gary and Carol's background. I don't know what they've got there, but I'm going to have to throw them up real quick. If the three amigos can hold on for 1 second, I'm going to go over to Gary and Carol because I'm curious what you've got going on there. So what is that? Wait a minute. Let me see. Let's uncheck your mic here so we can hear you. Is that on your end? I think your mic is.
There we go. We can't see you.
There
though.
It is.
We got Dave with us.
You've got Dave with you. And what I'm honored, but why? What is going on there?
We have a blank screen. We can't see anything.
Can you see us?
I can see you, and there's a big picture of me in the background, and I
Right.
don't understand what's going on there.
Well, there's a reason for that. We actually put out a video today, Dave, and it's about you.
It is. I saw that video.
Oh,
Thank
you
you
did?
so much.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I did see the video. Yes, you were covering the geocaching class that I did at the Next Exit rally.
Yes.
And I had it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, thank you guys. Now, you guys did the geocaching class, and have you done any more geocaching? What do you've been traveling now?
We've been traveling. No. We've just been taking it easy. We haven't done any geocaching.
It's been cold.
It has been. It has.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, we couldn't see you earlier.
It's been cold.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually going below freezing here the last couple nights.
You know, there's an answer for that.
Back to Canada where it's warm.
I don't think it's warmer in Canada, Gary.
No, it's not. But it's time to go. We were going to go last week. We decided to stay an extra week. So we're still in Kentucky, and we're going to cross on April 1st.
Okay. And what have you said it's cold. Now, are you getting spoiled? How cold is it?
It was -3. So that's about
night.
25, 27 degrees.
That's cold.
Yeah.
No snow.
No snow. But
I didn't know that it got that cold in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Apparently there was 3 or 4 inches of snow on the ground here the week before we got here.
Yeah. 2 days before we got there.
Yeah, and then it melted.
Yeah.
Right. Well, is it projected to warm up? I am moving up. I am moving north. I am up by Oatman, Arizona, which is dangerously close to Las Vegas, and it's still pretty darn warm here, I have to admit. But I'll take the 82 degrees and not complain too much.
Well, it's going to, like, as soon as we get to Canada, it's going to be like freezing the day we get there. And then every day after that, it's going to get 1 or 2 degrees warmer in Celsius, of course, which is a couple degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to see spring happen in Canada. We're looking forward to that. We want to see everything just bloom.
Nice. Now, is the snow gone where you're headed to in Canada?
Yeah, we've looked at the live cams from the beaches in the area and the yacht club and that, and there's no snow anywhere. It's been gone for a couple of weeks.
Wait, is it? Wait. Is there a yacht club in Canada?
Of course.
Many.
Are you going to drink in the sand, or are you going to sit in a lounge chair with an umbrella? Like, what the hell? And then occasionally maybe take a boat out. I don't know, but that's not people don't just go to yacht clubs to go on a boat.
No, the Quartzsite has a famous yacht club that you can actually join, and they will give you an ID card. And as you go to other yacht clubs around the country, that ID card will get you into those yacht clubs for free.
You see my new mug? Oh, it got blocked out there. What happened?
Yeah.
Wow, there's some weird stuff
let me
going
see.
on the screen here.
It's having trouble with the green screen.
Yeah, it's having trouble.
How do I get rid of the green screen?
You've got a new travel mug. Will it play nice? Let's see what you got.
Hang on, let's see if I can just get rid of the green screen here.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's better.
See, you were fooling us.
There we go.
Fooling us. That was fooling us.
It's the size of my head.
Buc-ee's. I love Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
yeah, we do too.
Great thermos type of water.
Yeah, now I don't have to wear my drinking jacket. I can just carry one drink around.
Okay. Well, so glad to have you here. I don't want to make that the total. I want to bring you guys back, but I'm going to bring over the 3 amigos so we can talk to them. They've been down in Mexico, and we haven't heard from them in a few weeks. I was starting to think that maybe they bought a beachfront site and they were just going to stay there forever.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing him too.
Yeah.
And we have been watching Don's video, and Karen has a little surprise, I believe, that she may reveal. I don't know.
I think she might. I actually think she might. So let's go ahead and bring those on. I'm gonna drop you back into the green room, but please, hang around, and would love to bring you back on.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Let's see here, and let's bring up. This is Mr. Don. How you doing? And there. Oh well. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get. There we go. How are you guys doing? You decided not to stay in Mexico.
Well, it wasn't easy coming back. It was easy staying down on the beaches. Believe me.
Yep.
Okay. I saw some of the videos. I've seen the Instagram, and holy cow. Yeah, I honestly couldn't have blamed you if you decided not to stay there and just live there from now on. But I don't know how hot it gets down there, but something tells me it's hotter where you guys are at right now.
Yeah, lots hotter right now.
As soon as we hit that border and waited for an hour and a half in line before they could go through an inspection, a detailed inspection of the rigs, we knew what hot was.
Well, and I saw Don, you put out a picture. I think it was on Instagram. It was a long line, and I mentioned that it was kind of like the line at the drive-through, and you hope they didn't check out the trunk. And I kind of liked your response to that.
Yeah, well, first of all, that picture was after we had sit in the line for over an hour. So the line was much shorter at that point. So I think it took me 2 hours and 5 minutes before they said I could go, and from when I got in line. So they made us all go through an X-ray machine, made us park, go into a waiting area, fenced-in waiting area, and proceeded to take our plants. One plant I had from my mother's funeral from January '98, and the other from my brother's funeral from February 2017. And they made me leave both. So just the way it is. But they didn't have a problem with all the stuff they normally say that they worry about, such as eggs and cheese and stuff like that. They didn't have a problem with any of that.
It was really unfortunate about the plants.
Yeah.
Because the plants had more than sentimental value. I mean, they were plants that were American plants.
Oh yeah. And you've had them for so long. That's sad.
Yeah, I had one for over 24 years,
Yeah.
Now they did actually try. I mean, they did phone the horticulturists and they explained it, but they couldn't get clearance to allow them to go through with the plants.
Right.
But they actually tried. I mean, they weren't nasty about it.
Yeah.
Right. That was nice. But it just took a while. And the plants, I don't think, held it up at all.
Now
Because y'all got to leave maybe 2 minutes before I did.
Yeah. When we went through the Mexican side, we had to wait in a nice, spacious, air-conditioned building. And we went in the American side, they put us into a chain link compound.
A cage. They put us in a cage.
Well,
wait.
no, the Mexican side we didn't wait inside. We went in there to get a permit that we'd already paid for online. But they actually let us be with them while they searched through our rig. Here we had to, on the American side coming back, we had to leave our rigs. Totally. I had to unlock my trailer, everything, my trailer, open it up, and leave my rig. I don't even know if they went inside my rig, other than they saw the plants. I think that's all they focused on.
Now, who took the plants? Was the Mexican side or was it the U.S. side?
U.S. Mexican
US was a lot worse.
going down. They said you can't bring plants in. Don't do it again. Okay. Well, they didn't tell me that the U.S. is probably going to take it when you come back.
Take them. Yeah.
But you know, I live full time on a rig. What am I going to do with my plants?
Right.
You can't leave plants unattended someplace for 7 weeks. And
No.
7 weeks to the day when we came back.
No, and I totally get that. And I'll tell you what, I understand the sentiment. And Miss Karen, you had one of them. It was a spider plant. And that spider plant, I don't know if you guys have seen it on any of the videos that I have in the coach. That spider plant, my son brought home from kindergarten. Now, my son is 33 years old now.
Wow.
And my son brought that little spider plant home from kindergarten all those years ago. I've had that plant ever since. And I understand the sentimental value of even a house plant. So I'm sorry that you lost your plants. So now, if any of you want a spider plant, I can fix you up.
I need a new one.
Right. But other than that, go ahead.
The really funny part is my little new companion came across the border with me, and they didn't ask any questions about her at all.
And you have a new addition to the family that I saw on Instagram. Is she around? Can you show her on camera?
Right here. She's chewing on a board.
All right. Well, let's see here.
She's a little camera shy.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Oh, she is the cutest thing on wheels.
She's a munchkin.
And she loves Uncle Don, I'll tell you. She just loves Uncle Don.
So introduce
Yes,
us.
she
Let us
does.
know who this is, Miss
All
Karen.
right. She is officially named Dulce Chica, which means sweet girl. And she's my Baja baby.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So I knew that you were looking for a dog, but I didn't know that you got a dog until I saw it on your Instagram. And I'm glad that she gets to be on camera here so you can show everybody. Now,
She's super sweet.
tell us a little bit about that. I mean, they wouldn't let you keep a house plant, but
No.
somehow you can keep a dog.
Yeah. And I had all the paperwork I was supposed to have. I asked a lot of people. I said, what do I need to get her across the border? I had everything I needed. And they didn't ask for any of it. They're like, oh, no, just take the puppy with you. Okay.
And Dave, in order to get a full vet check and a passport for the dog and all of her first shots and everything, $12.50.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Now, I don't even know what you would have paid for that in the United States, so I'm glad that you did it down there. That's a lot cheaper.
Well, there was a number of abandoned puppies in one of the RV parks we were at, and they all needed homes, and a couple of them had already gone. But she was the cute one that caught my eye, and so brought her back with me.
Oh, that is awesome. That is, well, congrats.
Thank
She's
you.
adorable. So let's see if we can go ahead and bring everybody back on. I'm just going to put it out there in the room. If you want to join us, there is the link coming up right there. I see Kicking Back is in the house. Glad to have you here. Travels with Dottie. Glad to have you here. She says, "Hey, Jim." There you go.
Right on. How you doing, Rob?
Marcy, do you want to say your sister's name, Don?
Yeah, it's Marcia. She just spells it that way so people won't call her Marcia.
Okay, gotcha.
Marcia.
Glad to have you here. Oh my gosh, and there you go. Miss Pearl says, very cute puppy, Karen.
Yes, that puppy has the best personality.
A friend for Rowdy.
And,
That's
Right,
perfect.
Dad?
Yeah. So I'm going to bring Gary and Carol back on unless you had any more updates for us, and we can all just chat. If you want to join us, the link is in the room, and let's bring Gary and Carol back on here. There they are, and I think his mic is shut. Can you unmute your mic, Gary?
There you go.
Hi, guys.
So you guys are in Kentucky. Now, Three Amigos, you haven't really said where you're at. Do you mind if we ask where you're at?
We're in Yuma.
well, I'm in Sunny Sands RV Park next to the airport in Yuma.
Okay. And I remember that and kicked out a video. Is it noisy there?
It is, and usually later in the evenings and on weekends, I guess.
Oh.
It's noisy.
Gary and Carol, do you have jets flying out by where you're staying at there?
No. The only
It's
noise.
very quiet.
Yeah, the only noise here is occasionally someone will walk a dog by the front window, and Lexi goes crazy.
Well, now you can thank Miss Karen for that. She'll be doing that next time that you're around her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet here. This is a very quiet park, and we're enjoying it. You know, we're just killing some time before we go back to Canada. We went over to Diamond Caverns. I don't know if anyone saw those pictures or not, but I put one out on Instagram.
Definitely did.
I did.
It was a mind-blowing experience. If you ever go there, you'll walk through it and you'll think, where did Gary take such a great picture? You know, because it's really not as impressive as that one picture is. That one picture, we were walking down the tunnel, of course, and the guide says, and now we're going to go up this way and around this corner and blah, blah, blah. And there's a little tunnel off to the right there. Don't even bother looking in there because that's where the monsters are hiding. So, in other words, they didn't want the tour to go that way, right? So, of course, I went over and I stuck my head right in the hole, and I shot that through a very small opening that you'd have to get on like your hands and knees to go through. And it looks like the tour at one point used to go through there, but it doesn't anymore. And it was a really neat thing, but I shouldn't downplay the rest of the cave because it was really nice, you know, but it wasn't as lit up as that one shot I took. So you really couldn't see a lot of really good pictures there, but it was interesting. I would do it again. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We enjoyed it.
There was 15 people. They were taking in bunches of 15 people at a time, and it took about an hour to go through right from the end, and then we turned around and came back. But it was well worth the time and money to go through it. It was about $20 each, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a relatively small cave. It's a couple hundred feet, maybe 300-400 feet in and out, maybe at the most. But if you go up the road, there's a place called Mammoth Caves, because we're in Mammoth Cave National Park here right now. This campground is in the national park, and even though it's 1,000 trails, and
right.
If you go to Mammoth Cave, they have cave tours there, and their caves there are 400 miles long.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't go for a 400-mile walk, but there's many different tours you can do there, but you have to book it months ahead to even get in there. So we can't even get into that place to look, but they have massive caverns and everything in that. But we learned a bit about it, right? So that one there is considered a dry cave. And the one that we went to just across the street here is considered a wet cave. So the one across the street is actively dripping and making the stalactites and stalagmites, you know?
Right.
Dripping from the ceiling. Like when you're walking through, you get drops on you all the time.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Drops of water.
Now, there is one in Oregon, the Oregon Caves National Park. I think it is. Don't quote me. Did I get that right, Karen?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that one is another one. I don't think it's. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not as expensive to go in, and it's pretty, and there's quite the story that goes along with it. So yeah, apparently somebody lost their dog into it and basically followed the cave in as far as they could with 5 matches. When the last match burned out, he wasn't sure how to get out. So
Oh,
Gary,
Oh no,
Gary,
Gary, you missed
What?
my
He's
logo.
busy.
You know, there it is.
There it is. That's a Bucky's. That's a. Was that planned? Did you guys? You guys are cohorting
No.
in the background.
It's just accident.
No,
Knows what that word is.
she does.
Now you black chairs are giving your green screen heck.
Now, Gary, you're playing with the green screen. Is that something that I didn't know that was something that guests can do? So I kind of like that.
You know what? It was something I didn't know I could do either.
He's always fooling around.
I gotta learn, man.
Oh,
You put something in front of me, I'm gonna learn how it works.
I love it. I love it.
So,
Go ahead.
Carol, where's those cooking videos? We've been watching for those cooking videos.
Oh, I haven't put any out. I don't know. I'm doing my taxes now, and
Oh.
it's a bit of a headache. I got to sort through some paperwork, and I just want to get it done and get it over with, and then I'll work on a video. I promise you, I'll get one out.
You know, she's cooking up a storm, but she's not filming anything.
No, I'm
I
not
tell
filming
you.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought, we got to cross the border. We got to empty the fridge out and get rid of some stuff and that. We've been cooking and eating like you wouldn't
Oh,
believe. It's
God,
ridiculous.
so much.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like you. I've been working on. I'm still doing the sourdough. Miss Karen, have you made a loaf of sourdough in a while?
Nope, lots of
No.
pancakes. Lots of pancakes, Dave.
Pancakes,
Lots
yeah.
of pancakes.
She got
Wait! What? You're making sourdough pancakes?
Sourdough
Yeah.
pancakes.
Nice.
Oh, good for you. Good for
And,
you.
Dawn likes them.
Wow.
Don's just glad to be away from the fish and shrimp tacos.
Well,
And ceviche.
well, let's put it this way. I'm the only one who don't eat fish, and I didn't have one stomach issue.
I think I went a whole week. I ate ceviche every day for a whole week.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he got
Yeah,
sick. He got sick, and he didn't eat it for the next 3 weeks.
Oh no.
Oh, for about a week.
You've
Well,
only
that
got
is the risk going down to
3 times
Mexico.
after.
You've heard about Montezuma's revenge. Did anybody have Montezuma's revenge down there?
No,
Not
give us
really.
time, Dave. We still got Mexican water in our freshwater tanks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to use it up as we speak. I haven't hooked
Yeah.
up the water here, but I still got U.S. water for drinking, which I put in my Berkey. But
I gotcha.
as far as what's in my gray tanks is Mexican water.
And
I
I've been
did put
purifying
a-
the Mexican
I did
water.
put a
It's just fine.
I did put a tablet of bleach in it, Clorox tablet of bleach in last time I filled it. And I never have gotten, even smelled the bleach. So I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
it did something, maybe it didn't.
That is a thing, and I don't know if people know out there. If you don't sanitize your fresh water tank occasionally, you really need to. That is a thing, and I personally add about a quarter of a cup of bleach, just liquid bleach, to my holding tank, fresh water, when I do a full fill. And knock on wood, I don't know if that's right or not. So hopefully it is. If you know whether that's right or not, put it out there and let us know in the comments. But
Well,
that's what I've been doing for the last 5 years and haven't had any problem.
We just did a complete flush and bleach before we left Florida.
Yeah.
And the method that we use is a half or 2 cups of water, fill the tank to 100 or drain the tank completely, then fill it with fresh water and 2 cups of bleach, and then leave it a day, and then let it or 12 hours, then drain it and fill it and drain it and fill it.
Yeah.
And
couple of times.
yeah, bleach is the way to go. And I don't know about adding a half a cup here and there, because how big's your tank, right? It takes 200
Right,
2 cups,
right.
200 gallons.
So these pellets that you have, you just put one inside?
Well, I broke it up. I don't have gravity fed, so I broke it up and put it in my freshwater hose. I broke it in half. This is what they look like.
Okay.
And you can buy them at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bleach out.
Okay. Okay.
Now that I touch that tablet, I'm going to go rinse my hand off before I touch the ball.
Well, thanks for that little tidbit there, Don. We do have somebody else in the green room. Let's see. I'm going to drop myself off there, and I'm just going to go ahead and say hi. If you're ready, are you ready there, David? Give me a thumbs up. Yep, we got a thumbs up. Hold on, guys.
Oh, there he is.
All right.
There we go.
Hello, Tigner.
How are you guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Echo.
Are you
Can
getting
you hear
hungry?
us okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Oh, okay, good. We were just starting to eat dinner because Ninette's going to go play pickleball here in just a little bit. So, oh, well, I'm going to come a little bit later too. But she's really trying to get me going on this pickleball stuff now. So,
Something I want to try.
yeah. But we've been just kind of hanging out and watching Jim do work. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
playing with the puppy.
I've got a
Sit in the
Dave
hot
to support me.
Yeah.
And Dave comes in pretty handy. He's got all the stuff that I might need.
Well, a few things here and there. So,
And he's done this work before.
Knowledge. Knowledge is key.
yeah, knowledge is power, I guess. That's what
When
Ninette
do you
said.
plan to go home?
So
Oh.
we have.
3 more weeks.
Are you talking to us or Jim?
Jim, when do you plan to go home?
Okay.
Probably in around April the 10th. There's the south winds that are planned for about April the 10th, and I'm just going to ride the south winds home.
Oh, nice.
I'll wait. Believe me, I'll wait.
So you're going back to work?
If that's what you call it.
There's the evasive answers again. Yeah.
I think actually he's been working the whole time he's been on vacation.
Oh,
Maybe he's calling his marriage work.
That's a challenge. That's not work. That's a challenge.
you're funny.
Yeah.
We just had a visitor.
Oh, really?
Thanks, Christy. Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry.
We got a delivery.
Some extra food.
oh wow.
Hey,
I must look like I'm starving or something because now people are dropping off food.
Yeah.
So we plan
heard-
to
she heard you were
head
single.
to.
Yeah, Jim, she heard you were single.
Yeah. After all the men.
Well, you guys know I sleep around.
In different,
So-
in different countries.
Joke.
Or
Come
so
on
I was
now.
so I was told at
Inside
courtside.
joke.
Oh,
Somebody had a password at courtside for Wi-Fi system that said I sleep around.
there you
It
go.
wasn't me, believe me. I just wanted to clarify that
Now's your
Okay.
chance. Clarify away.
for Jim and Sue Finstad. It wasn't me.
Why are you singling them out?
Huh. So how long, Don, you're going to hang around for 2 weeks?
I think I leave on the 9th. I'm heading west and going up the west coast, and then I'm gonna divert over to Pahrump to see my sister for a week, most likely, and then I'm going to go back through Barstow over to let me get this right, over to Santa Barbara. So I'm gonna go to San Diego first, and then eventually I'm gonna make my way up to Yosemite, and then I'm gonna go back further to the west coast. I'm sure I've only planned it to that point,
I only got
but
30.
that is the plan. And I'm gonna go up the west coast and across the top and down the east coast, and do Key West.
Don,
we're-
when will you be in Key West?
What's that?
When will you be in Key West?
Well, I don't know. I got a call at 9 o'clock on April the 4th to make reservations with about 1,000 other people.
What
Yep.
month?
Well, I'm going to be open, but I'm thinking I will get down there maybe in November.
Oh, we'll be in Florida from
Yeah.
November
till May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to hang around there this coming winter, I believe.
Good.
And then
Wow.
then I think we'll have 5 states left in the interior of the U.S. to make all 48.
Our
Right.
plan is to head straight from Ontario, Canada, all the way down towards Florida. We'll spend the winter
Okay.
in Florida,
Mhm.
and then in the spring, possibly in April, head towards up the eastern coast along
Okay.
That's where she's
the
Well,
US.
I hope next June to be in Alaska.
Oh,
You're going to need some tires.
we're hoping to
Most likely.
maybe go to Alaska next year too, but the gas prices are still what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don,
that's a lot of travel, but I've still got. I probably still have 10 videos to put out on Baja, and one of the ones I want to do is the pros and cons to what to know before you come. But I guarantee you, it's all positive. It really is all positive. Everybody needs to experience it. Get over being chicken, and do it.
Yeah, it looked like a good time. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I would.
Definitely.
Yeah. It gets windy about the middle of March. So on the Sea of Cortez side, which, by the way, in my opinion, is a lot prettier water than Pacific side. But
Yeah,
Nice.
I
yes,
agree.
it is.
I
It's
agree.
gorgeous.
The
So
beaches,
gorgeous.
the beaches are just unbelievable.
Yeah, they actually have beaches on Pacific side. A lot of it's rocks. So
Nice. Well, we're going to leave
So-
here. We're going to go to Ontario. We're going to spend the summer in Ontario. And then we're going to the East Coast. We're going to go out to New Brunswick and what have you out there. And then we're going to go back to Ontario and down to Florida. So we got a lot of traveling to do still. And, so we're just going to keep the wheels turning. We get to Ontario. Hopefully we'll be able to save some fuel by staying close for a little while. But, these big buses eat up the diesel. So it's a little pricey right now, but what are you going to do? It's the way it goes.
Yep, that's true. People keep asking me, "Are you going to cancel your trip this summer?" And it's like, it's way too early to say that. And there's a lot of things that we can do to modify the trip or to save gas here and there. We're gas rigged, so it's a little bit cheaper than diesel in a sense. But then on the other hand, I think your diesel rig probably gets better mileage than our gas rig. So
Yeah,
That's a
we get
toss-up.
8.5 miles a gallon. I was
Yeah.
looking at your map. You're going out to Georgia, right?
That's kind of the plan. We're still, I mean, that was our original plan, was to go to Georgia and
Right.
and then hit Mammoth Cave, on the way back, so we were going to hit there too. And just kind of, but we're kind of playing that by ear right now, but we're still kind of up in the air. We've got 3 weeks before we leave. So
Gotcha.
The weather will be nice at that time.
yeah, nice and hot.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
But
I don't know
we are-
about hot in
Yeah.
Georgia. I guess in Georgia will be hot. Yes, it
Hot,
would be.
hot and muggy.
Humid. Yeah.
We do have our mini splits, so we've been using that right now, and it does a pretty decent job as far as staying on solar, just running off of solar. So that's been kind of nice. But I'm counting that, in the summertime when the sun's really high in the sky, I'll get a better production as far as my solar than I do right now. So, but I was measuring one side of my rig today was 84, or actually it was yesterday 84, and the other side of my rig was 145.
Oh,
So
Oh wow.
that sun really makes a big difference.
oh yeah.
What?
Our solar's killing it right now.
That's why I have this curtain back here across the driver, behind the driver's seat and the windshield. It's heading pointing to the west. Even with the screens, it gets about 140 up there.
Yeah.
And there's lots of
Well,
wind
I
here.
know-
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now there's wind, and I hear that as it gets closer to the summer, then the wind dies down, and that's why it gets so hot, as it doesn't have any wind. But I'm kind of concerned about even going across Texas, because we were headed to Padre Island. What's the temperatures going to be just even in April?
Yeah.
So I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I know a
lucky
lot
to
of
be able to
people-
answer that.
Oh,
yeah, I was there. I left in Christmas, so I can't tell you about how hot it gets. I'm sure it gets pretty hot.
yeah.
You're from Texas, aren't you?
Yeah. Texas is 800 miles wide and 800 miles high.
Yeah,
So
so is
just because
Ontario.
you're from Texas don't mean you can
Yeah.
stay every place year round.
It takes
Yeah.
3 days to drive out of Ontario too.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, but at least I don't have to have snow change to do it.
And there it is.
There you go. I'm glad somebody's willing to live up there, because if it was up to me, it would be a deserted area. Okay.
Oh, you'd love it in the summer.
Well, those 3 days, Gary, I can spend someplace else just as nice.
But what do people ever see in Alaska? I mean, like
I know.
Alaska, that's part of the U.S., isn't it?
There you go.
Right.
Yes.
Like why?
But you
Why?
notice- You
Why does
notice I'm
Alaska
going
on
up
the map?
because I'm going up for a visit. Don't mean I'm going to live there.
He needs a
Are you
sticker on
going
his
up
map.
this? Don, are you going up this summer or the summer of 2023?
I heard this summer.
That's what I heard too.
I may make it this summer.
Okay.
Wait a minute, not this summer. That was next summer.
Yeah, that's what I
this
thought.
Summer, winter. Yeah, it's 2023. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, this
2023.
summer I'm making the perimeter of the United States.
Yeah, I didn't know how you were going to fit Alaska into that trip.
No, I can't. I can't.
So one of the
Right,
things
right.
that we looked at Quartzsite is with Holland America and Princess Cruise Lines. They cruise up to Alaska. They hire over 300 work campers. And if you want to drive coach, they'll even pay for you to go get your CDL license. And so you can go up there and work all summer when the cruises come in. So it's not like you're working all the time, but it would offset the cost of gas, and they're all over, all the way up to Fairbanks, or you can start as low as like Ketchikan or something like that. And if you
Well-
want to actually drive up there and work.
I want to ride a motorcycle up to the Arctic Ocean, and it costs about $1,800 to $2,400 based on where you rent it to rent a motorcycle to do that out of Fairbanks, because
Lost
very
the signal.
tough on the person.
Yeah.
But that's my plan. And yes, you got to camp out with bears in a tent.
And mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the mosquitoes are big as hummingbirds. So, yeah, you don't
Right,
want
right.
any bear skin.
And the bulldogs. You know
There
what a
we go.
bulldog is? Don, do you know what a bulldog is?
No, I don't.
Well, they're 3 times the size of a horsefly.
Thanks.
Okay.
No.
And they take off a chunk of meat and go sit up in the wires and they laugh at you.
Well, you know, the scary thing is, growing up, everybody says, "Oh well, the mosquito, everything's bad with the bugs because we didn't have a harsh enough winter." So why, if that's true, why does Alaska have mosquitoes the size of hummingbirds? So that kind of blows that theory, right?
Right. So Don, let me ask you now. I want to do. You're all YouTubers, so let me do one at a time here. And just Don, I want to check in with you because we're up at the top of the hour. I want to make sure that everybody. Don, I know you got your YouTube name is on your below the screen, Cowboy Biker Adventures. What have you got coming up, and what can people look forward to seeing from you? Obviously, Alaska is coming up before too long.
Well, no, that's almost a year and a half. That's 16 months away. So,
Okay.
but when I'm there, I hope to take a kayak out to and touch a iceberg, and of course I want to do Denali, and of course I want to go up and put my foot in the Arctic Ocean. So that's my
Awesome.
goal, you know. So after that, I don't know, but this coming year is going to be the perimeter of the United States. Now, if they'll let me into Canada without that crazy shot, I will go to Banff also. But if they don't, then I'll have to skip Banff, and that's true with next year going to Alaska if I can't get there without the shot.
Yeah.
So that's just me. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make the change of colors, do Mackinac Island change of colors in New England, and then go down to Western Seaboard. So and winter in Florida and Key West. So that's the goal. Now, if it happens, you know, if God's grace, it happens, it happens.
Perfect.
Of course, a lot of people said we couldn't do Baja, so we proved them wrong.
Yep, absolutely. What your sister wanted to know earlier when you're going to get to Vegas.
I'm thinking about 28 days, 4 weeks.
You're gonna see him. There it is, right there.
Well, Pahrump. It's in Pahrump. So
yeah. Well, that's Vegas. That's close enough. That's close enough.
Well, it's about 40, 45 miles, I think, out of Vegas, but that's okay.
Right. He's coming, sis. Right. He's coming. Thank you for being on tonight. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Karen's new journey. We will look forward to your videos. Your Instagram is Cowboy Biker Adventures. Thank you, Don, for being on, and congrats on the Three Amigos tour. You guys managed to take a little bit longer than you'd planned, but you got it pulled off.
7 weeks, yes, we did. Thank you, Dave.
Absolutely. There is Miss Karen. Let's see if I can get your mic back on there. There we go. You guys were having a chat in the background, and I had to shut the Sorry about that.
Yakka.
Couple of drinkers in the background.
So what, Karen? Now, Jim, you have an Instagram, but I don't see that you post to it, right?
No. Okay, I'm not a picture taker.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Karen, you do.
Liar. He's always grabbing my camera and taking pictures.
Oh, I see.
Who's that?
What have you got coming up?
You get pictures of her. I mean, somebody's got to take pictures of her.
Anyways.
What have you got coming up? Yeah.
I have to head out to Tucson to go see my son and daughter-in-law and hang out there for a few days at least. Although the temperatures are getting kind of warm, so I'm gonna start heading back up to home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your Instagram, Karen's New Journey, and have you got any videos in the can? What are you working on?
I have little snippets of video for the last few places that we have been. Other than that, that's all I got.
That's all you got. Well, we
Yep.
look forward to seeing it. And I have been following your Instagram, so I look forward to seeing whatever you put out there. Thank you guys, both you and Jim. Thank you guys for being on. Glad to have you on. Welcome back to the United States. And we look forward to everything that we see coming up from you guys. All right. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm hearing an echo.
Not sure.
There we go. David, you and Ninette, now we've met in Oregon, and just a little bit, you do have a YouTube channel, Tigner Adventures, and you've been kicking out your videos. What have you guys got coming up, and what are your future plans?
Yeah, we've kind of been bumping up with you guys a few times, visiting here and there. We have been trying to, or at least I have. Ninette's still a little camera shy most of the time. She does such a good job too. But just getting her involved sometimes. But I try to do 2 videos a week, and we are kind of doing some. I still got some coming up that are some fix it up type videos, do it yourself things.
Right.
But most of the videos that we'll probably be doing this summer is going to be more about our adventures. So as we travel around, we're still trying to get our trip planned. We got 3 more weeks about. Starting to get closer, but about 3 weeks before we leave. So we've got to really iron out this the gas prices, and then talking to the kids, it's kind of like, gas prices are going up, but what are you going to do about it? So you just need to kind of do your adventure and enjoy life. So that's what it's all about. And we just want to kind of share what we're doing and the fun that we're having, and so that's kind of where we're going.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to it. Now, do you guys have an Instagram as well, or what else? What other?
We do. We actually have all of them: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and YouTube. And I'll tell you, it's a chore trying to keep up with all of them. So I don't know. At some point, we may have to whittle that down a little bit. But I am trying to put some more stuff out here and there, and especially I trying to figure some of this stuff out is hard too. Even like the Facebook group, set up there for Tigner Adventures. I mean, just
absolutely.
I don't know. It's tough. I don't know. You just do YouTube, or are you doing all those other ones? I mean,
I have just started Instagram. Don't ask me how you do it. I've been trying to keep up with it. Nobody showed me how to do it. Okay. Thanks, Miss Karen, for not showing me how to do Instagram.
Yeah.
But I'm having fun with it. So thank you for being on tonight. We look forward to the videos that you kick out, and we're going to switch over to Gary and Carol. Please tell Ninette that I said goodbye and good seeing her again.
Yeah, she took off for pickleball, so that's where we'll probably head out after this. So anyway,
outstanding.
It's nice talking to you guys. Nice seeing everybody.
All right.
My day.
Mr. Gary, Miss Carol, how are you guys doing? I am excited to hear what you guys have coming on. You've been doing the shorts, you've been doing videos and kind of putting them out there. And the latest one, a big star. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, we figured we'd go with a famous face and get some subscribers, But you were
I have to tell you,
I was thinking about just sending you the video, and you can put it on your channel.
There you go. No, it was good. It's always good seeing videos from you guys. Now, you guys are on Instagram as well, RV Living Life, YouTube, RV Living Life. What have you guys got coming up? What are we going to be seeing from you guys?
Well, speaking of Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, those are the main three. And really, when I ran my own business, I was in all of them. Pinterest, Twitter, and you know what? I hated it. Facebook and Twitter can be tied, or Facebook and Instagram can be tied together in a way that whenever you upload a picture to Instagram, it goes to Facebook too. So you don't even have to upload to Facebook anymore. So that's an easy thing to do. And there's an option when you go to upload. Do you want to one of the selections says you want to upload to your Facebook account, and if you flick that button there, it'll ask you what your Facebook account is. And if you don't have one, you can create one right on the spot, and you'll be done with that.
Oh,
and then
good.
Then all you got to do is YouTube and Instagram. And Instagram's great. You just walk around, you see a picture. Hey, that's awesome. Take a picture, type a few words, off it goes.
And post it on there. Post it
Yeah.
on there. Well, thank you guys for being on tonight, and look forward to the videos that you've got coming on. And I'm going to bring everybody else on so everybody could say goodnight. And let's see if we can just get everybody there. There is everybody. You guys, thank you all for being on tonight. We are a little bit over time. Thank you guys out there for being in the room. And HC Carefree Highway is going to get the last word of the night right there. Good night, all. Stay healthy, safe travels. Wishing you, I think that's smooth roads and fast Wi-Fi. Live life full time. Thank you guys all for being here.
Bye now.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Be safe.
All right,
Take care, everyone.
take care.
Like,
Bye.
Everybody out there, thank you so much. I appreciate you all for coming. We will see you next week. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Thanks.